Breaking news, Trump and Obama meeting at the White House. Look at this fucking lady. Just moving her fucking arms around, talking. Shut the fuck. I mean, I got a lot of nerve telling people to shut up. This is, you know something? Why is the right so fucking crazy? What is wrong with you guys? Jesus Christ. You picked a reality show TV star? That's what the fuck you picked? Then you picked George W. Bush. Can you give me a guy? You know, this is what kills me about you dumb fucks over there. I lean right a lot. I lean left too. Sometimes I'm liberal, sometimes I'm conservative. But for fuck's sakes, can you get me a guy that can give a speech? You haven't done it since Herbert Walker Bush. He gave a great speech. I like that guy. I had no fucking beef with that guy. Now I'm going to go from for fucking 8 years, right? I didn't like everything that Obama did, but you have to admit, even you fucking racist cunts got to admit, that guy was phenomenal speaker. Phenomenal speaker. He's fucking hilarious. He wasn't an embarrassment to hear the world talking. Now we're going to have fucking Trump. Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable. I got a lot of nerve because I actually like Bernie Sanders. Watching that guy give his speech, Jesus Christ, it was like he was at a town meeting. His fucking hands flapping all over the place. You know what? I don't know if there wasn't a right choice in this one. There really wasn't. All right, now the Marines. Look at them. Those are the two best guys in the world. How do they got to have, now how the fuck do they do that? Where they face each other, they pause for a second, right? And then at the same time, they both fucking, they salute. You know what I mean? It's like, you ever listen to Led Zeppelin and then they all just fucking, they're playing, and then the song just stops and then they come back in again, and sometimes it's on time, sometimes it isn't. It's because, you know, somebody just, it's a look. They give somebody a look and then boom. You look at these fucking Marines, they don't give each other a look. They still brought their fucking hand up at the same time. There's got to be some sort of Marine little wiggle with an eyebrow. Granted, we are like 40 yards away with the camera, and then I'm sitting in a fucking hotel room. I wonder what the fucking audition was to get that gig. You know, how many fucking doors did you have to open like perfectly to be there? You know? There's got to be some proud mom out there. That's my son. He's going to open the door. When was the last time a president with a toupee was president? They've all had full heads of hair. All had full heads of hair. Hey, ladies, who's going to be the next lady president? I mean, the first one, I should say. Do you think Hillary's done? Do you think she has enough pantsuits for another run? You know? I don't know. I just hope she goes to a chiropractor and gets her fucking neck fixed, because I don't know. She was like a baby. You know, when babies can't hold their heads up, she kind of was fucking flopping all around. I love the pantsuit, though. You know what I mean? If I was a fucking chick of a certain age, you know what I mean? I had the kids already, you know? I shut down the park, if you know what I mean, you know? Hot flashes are over, right? Wally World's closed for renovations, you know? Then you got to rock the fucking pantsuit. You got to get the shorter fucking hair. Like, I don't give a shit anymore, you know? My husband's old. What's he going to do? He ain't going anywhere. And you go out, right? You get the Ellen DeGeneres haircut. You go out and you get a fucking pantsuit. Walk around in some flatties. For once in your life, you're fucking concerned about your own comfort. You know? Oh, man. You know what? If I was Hillary, my next fucking move is, you remember when Johnny Carson had his own line of fucking sport coats? I would have my own line of fucking pantsuits, right? But you get people like Rihanna, people in the prime of their fucking life that like walking around half naked, and they somehow, you know, turn the pantsuit. Who the fuck is good looking enough in their 20s to make the fucking pantsuit come back? You know? I don't mind the pantsuit. When I was coming up, the fucking, Rhoda had them. Mary Tyler Moore had them. You know what I mean? And they were fucking young broads. So I was sitting there as a little fucking fireballed fucking freckled jerk off. And I would watch all of those fucking Charlie's Angels. They used to wear them. Farrah Fawcett killed the fucking pantsuit. But the pantsuit back then was sort of like their version of the John Travolta suit. You know what I mean? It was just a bunch of rayon and no condoms in the 70s. And that's how we ended up where we're at. That's why the fucking roads are so goddamn filled up. Oh, Jesus. The sound down on MSNBC right now, just looking at the looks on people's faces. I don't know why this shit is so funny to me, because I am not thrilled with this guy being president, but seeing people disappointed and crying on television, past, obviously, if somebody they love died or something like that, I don't laugh at that shit. But like I told you guys way back in the day when The Biggest Loser was on, and those fat people would just start crying about how they couldn't stop eating hamburgers and shit. It just fucking always, I mean, I wanted them to lose weight and shit, but there's something fucking hilarious about people crying. Adults crying. I don't know why. It's probably me being a walled off, I'm not that fucking walled off, right? I can get choked up with the best of them. But if I did it, I expect people to laugh at me. This is when you have too much news coverage. I'm sitting here watching this Marine opening and closing a door, and these fucking nerd guys from the press keep walking in and out of the shot. Look at this. There's a lady right now. She's backing up to take a picture with her cell phone of I don't know what. Now the Marine's opening the door. She walks out. You know what? It was actually great that she was in there just to see who the fuck just walked out of the place? What was that, like his cousins or something? That's such a weird gig. Does that mean you're a good Marine? That they make you like the fucking bellhop of the White House? At the end of the day, I mean, you went through all of that fucking training. You can snap somebody's neck, right? You can fucking shoot somebody from 200 yards away. And then, what's your detail? You're going to open and close the back door at the White House. And then what? Nah, that's it. You're going to be dressed in your formals. You're going to have your whites on, and you're just going to stand at fucking attention. Dude, there's no way that anybody can do that. There's got to be like 2-hour shifts. How long can you just stand there that fucking straight? Yeah, but he's also got to be if some lunatic comes fucking running up this. Remember that guy jumped over the fucking fence and just ran up? And he actually got into the fucking White House? That was unbelievable. That's when I really realized like how not important the president was. Once again, they don't even lock the door. Do you understand that fucking asshole who jumped over that gate and ran up to the White House? Do you realize that guy got further into the White House than he would have got into my house? My door's locked. Then he ran down the hall. He gave a head fake and he broke the ankles of some Secret Service guy, right? Like Iverson did to Jordan when he first came into the league. And he went right. He got like he zigged instead of zagged, and that was the only reason why he didn't just fucking get in there. It's really not funny, but the fact that nothing happened, it's kind of fucking hilarious. Jeez, look at this guy with his pea soup green fucking tie, just pointing and all that type of stuff. He's fucking, everybody thinks they're making a point, including me. Why don't just regular people help each other out instead of waiting for these fucking people to do it? Because they don't get along with each other. Like when Obama went into office, evidently all the Republicans on the first fucking day in the House, the Senate, or whatever, just basically said, we're just going to disagree with, we're not going to pass anything that this guy says. Which is really fucking treasonous behavior, I think. Not saying you got to pass everything the guy says. You do have to keep him in check. But before it even comes down the pipe, you're saying we're not going to fucking work with this guy. I don't know. But you can't ever expect these assholes to ever get along. They act like a bunch of fucking babies. They really are a bunch of babies. the way that they behave. So, but that doesn't mean you have to fucking behave like that. You know, you could be that person who doesn't scream and yell. You could be that person that doesn't talk down to somebody because they don't live near an ocean. Or you could not judge somebody because they do live near the ocean for whatever fucking reason. The blue states are near the ocean. The other ones are fucking in the middle, and everybody's screaming and yelling at each other. I have gone to all 50 states, and goddamn it, I've met great people out there. I really have. Great food, great fun. You know, quit fucking yelling at everybody, and you're going to be all right. Trump's going to be president. For a lot of people, I guess it'll be a good thing. For other people, it's not going to be a good thing. But you know what? You're not going to die. Okay? Get out in front of it. Think something positive. At the end of the day, if you want to get your business going, you're still going to have to do it, even if Obama was still in office, or Hillary got there, or fucking Newt Gingrich, or Rudy Giuliani. At the end of the day, your life is on you. And life is not fair, and people don't have the time to give a shit. You know? And that's how it is. It's unfortunate, but that is how it is. But the second you fucking address that, it's kind of empowering, right? Oh, fuck, I got to handle this shit, you know? And this is coming from a privileged white male. So, oh, go fuck yourselves. All right, that's it, okay? You're just trying to say shit positive. People, oh, what about this? What if this happens? All right, well, then quit. Quit. Move to fucking Canada with Cher. See if anybody gives a fuck. Anyways,